Well, welcome back, everyone. It's been an incredible couple of days in markets with a risk on reversal that we have seen really driven by oil being hammered back down, as you can see over here, currently down about 2.25%, starting with that reversal down in oil yesterday on Trump's midday speech or press conference, allowing the market to feel less geopolitical risk. It led to a better than expected 10-year Treasury auction yesterday. We saw the market rally on that. It did not close stronger yesterday, but well off the lows, as you can see the reversal tail on the candle, and we picked the ball right up and continued onwards and upwards above that key decision line, 75.55 on the S&P E-minis. But it really was oil down, NASDAQ up, S&P being pulled up with that. And the Nasdaq's had a move of almost 4% higher from the lows yesterday to the highs today, just shy of that. We've gotten above a couple of key water lines, that 29,820 to 865 area now. That is a zone of support. Resistance at that pivot level, 29.95. We perforated it. We're not above it at this moment in time, but we do have a traditional swing low pattern in play right now. And I've utilized the key tools that I teach with each day to help me gross low four digits in this market trading day today. I'm going to share that with you in just a second. Where is this market going is a real question. Let's go and take a look at the technical signaling backdrop. We've transitioned back into a buy signal state on a daily chart. It is tentative because the daily bar is still open, but we're trying to hold above the top of the MSR channel. We've got a triple S bullish cross, a pivot on the Spike 2.0 tool, and really the barrier at this stage is the 4-hour charts champion trend sell zone trail line in roughly the 30,000 area. We've been up there, we've perforated it. We're waiting for a secure buy signal state to really form on that 4-hour chart to open the door for the next 3 to 5 days to potentially be up. We don't have that yet. The hourly chart tells us that we're still in a buy signal state, but it's stagnating at this moment in time because we've probably used up most of that rocket fuel. As we head into the cash hours close 4 minutes from now, we are seeing the markets on close data at 3:50 p.m. Eastern time have a little sell side move, but that's been retraced back up, and we're trying to grind our way back up, likely to move up towards the highs of the session as we move into the close and into the after hours. What does that leave the market with into the end of this week? Well, the expectation would be an indecision candle printing in between the center of the weekly pivot range. Not likely a big robust continuation, but if there is continuation, it would start above the 30,010 to 20 marker in terms of NASDAQ, the NASDAQ E-mini, about that 30,020 marker. Above there, the door does remain open for a continued grind up towards the top of the coil, which puts us near the 30,300 area. Now, is it more likely that the bias is to the upside? Well, we don't have data flow to say no. We are dealing with a geopolitical shift that's positive. We do continue to see downside risk on oil after this bearish engulfing candle has presented, more likely downside risk, and we know that that means more likely up for the market. And of course, the more balanced market, the S&P E-minis is above its waterline, retesting highs that we've seen, of course, since July the 6th, really going back to July the 2nd, and keeping the door open for a continued rise. Watch the NASDAQ. If the NASDAQ is able to get above that 30,020 point marker, the door remains wide open for a rise up towards the top of the coil. It could also be a very simple indecision day in tomorrow's market rather than a continuation, because we have had a very extensive move up off the lows, moving up roughly 4% from yesterday's intraday, intra-session lows up to today's highs. That means a lot of that rocket fuel has been used up. If you like the tactics, techniques that I'm using over here, there are results behind it, of course. In my prop accounts today, I was able to gross just a little over $2,000 doing single account trades low contract size in total. And of course, the result has been fairly positive. It's building on my total for the week, which is in 4-digit territory and profit positive. Looking forward to building on that and sharing the insights and the tactics and the tools and the tips that I use in order to trade these very volatile and of course, very tradable markets. Well, next week, we are moving into the Wealth 365 Summit. It's going to be the biggest one yet, and we're giving away over 1,000 evaluation prop accounts from a variety of our prop partners. And it's going to be an incredible summit with incredible speakers. Now, there's also going to be a week-long trading competition sponsored by Apex Trader Funding. And they're going to be giving out prizes at the end of the 5-day competition. And these prizes are incredible. 100 times the 100K evaluation accounts are going to be given away, which is about $10 million in evaluation account value, about $1 million in terms of funded PA accounts, meaning giveaway funded PA accounts. So 10 of those are being given away, and a $10,000 cash prize. Super exciting. An extraordinarily large summit in terms of the size of people coming in and joining us. Looking so much forward to seeing you there. Go to joinziad.com, get your seat now, and get your chance to win one of those 1,000+ prop eval accounts, and of course, partake in the incredible week-long trading competition where you just saw incredible prizes are being handed out to those that win. Again, go to joinziad.com or click the link in your email. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in future videos. And of course, we'll see you on the summit first thing Monday morning, July the 13th. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching.